Hi, Vampyresskiss.
And Angel.
We're here standing in the middle of the pre-1937 Highway 66. It's in, well, I think where we're standing is in Cibola County, New Mexico. And what's behind me, past my truck there, is Valencia County, New Mexico. I think we're standing right here at the county line, to be honest with you. Anyway, I called the Native Americans. I wanted to be able to, you can see the barbed wire fence in front of us. I wanted to be able to walk up there. I don't know if you can see, there's the two white lines, two white like pillar things down there a little ways. Well, it's a really cool looking little bridge. And they told me, a friend of mine that works for Open Spaces at Laguna, said that the easement for this highway expired a long time ago and it reverted back to the Laguna Pueblo, which I'm not so sure about that. I don't know if I believe that or not, because I was always under the impression, working for a title company, that easements never expired. But New Mexico has all its own laws, so it doesn't matter. I don't want a ticket because the tickets can be quite expensive if you're caught on their land. Anyway, I just wanted to kind of show you how thin this road was. I mean, obviously it's turned down into one lane now because that's all that they use, but it looks to me like possibly the other lane was right here where this sagebrush and stuff, or whatever they call that, those weeds, have grown in. But you can't see it from here, but past that bridge and over, oh, maybe about a mile from there, because I have been back there once. There used to be, well, there actually is still the remnants of what used to be a store. And you can actually see that from my house. If I pan over this way, if you can see this development right here, this is Highland Meadows. I prefer to call it Correo because that was, Correo or Swanee was the original name of it. I don't know where they got Highland Meadows because this is neither Highlands or Meadows here. So I don't know where that name came from, but you can see all the people that have bought land out here. There's probably about 222 people that live out here.
Wow.
And at least that's what the last census says. And I don't know if you can see it from here. I can't zoom in any further. There's a house down there that's blue with a red roof. Oh yeah, I can see it right there. And if you go down 2 more blocks and you can just barely see it, that's where I live, is right there in that very furthest corner. I own the 4 acres in that corner. Only about one of the worst places you can live out here in Highland Meadows because of when the rain and the flooding comes. But one thing I've been told, I don't know what that little peak is called or that little mesa is called, but we have a lot of rebels out here that like to cross onto the native land. If you hike to the top of that, there's one of those bench markers up there that tells you the elevation and stuff, and I guess it's pretty cool. I've never personally walked up there or hiked up there because I'm kind of a chicken when it comes to authority, especially authority in another nation, because that's exactly what a reservation is. It's a nation within itself, and they've got their own laws and everything, and they can pretty much do what they want to you. So I don't push my luck. But recently, well, actually just this weekend, we found out that this particular land out here that you're looking at, I don't know if you've seen that car drive by, there's 118 acres here that was zoned for a trailer park. I don't know if that's still what it's zoned for, but somebody bought it because we've seen a sold sign out on the highway. This here is also Cibola County. Actually, when I told you that where I'm standing is still Cibola County, this road is actually the dividing point. So what is on the right of this road is Cibola. What's on the left of this road is Valencia County. So this is Cibola County that I'm talking about, and somebody bought the 118 acres, and I know somebody who, she's not really a real estate agent, but she was at one time, but she lost her license, but I know she knows something, but she won't tell us anything. And so I called our county commissioner today to ask about if somebody was going to try to annex this particular piece of land into Valencia County, or if there was any paperwork in the works on that, because the county that this particular piece of land is in, the city that that services this, Cibola County, is actually over 50 miles away out on Highway 40. And I mean, we're talking, you know, if they do, let's say, a mobile home park there, any kids that would go to school would have to go to Cibola County unless they want to pay extra money to come to Valencia. Our fire department can't service them because our fire department is funded by Valencia County. They wouldn't be paying taxes to be able to get our
even though our fire department is on the bend.
Yeah, even though our fire department's like less than a half mile from here.
Couldn't do it.
Yeah, if you don't pay taxes and it's not in your county, they can't come and service it. I mean, if I'm wrong about that, I'd be really surprised, because almost any place you live, only that. I mean, okay, I'm going to tell you this. If a police officer from Valencia County is chasing you down Highway 6, once you pass that county line, they can no longer chase you. They lose their jurisdictional rights or whatever to be able to pull you over and give you a ticket. So if a police officer can't cross that county line, I don't know how our fire department can. There's my reasoning there. Anyway, you know, I mean, I just want to know what is going to go in here. And I just want to know if I need to cause trouble, because I'm kind of a rabble rouser when it comes to that. I don't let people step on me, squash me, or push me over. And I'm definitely not going to let something go in here without a fight that would be harmful to our environment.
Well, and it's peaceful out here. We don't need people moving out here that are going to cause trouble.
Yeah, we've already got enough troublemakers out here. That's true.
Yeah, we'll
So I would say the boundaries to this 118 acres is probably this fence that they have right here, which on the right side would be the 118 acres that the person has just recently bought, which we're still trying to figure out who bought it. And then that there is Pueblo of Laguna land, and they own a lot of it. I mean, I know you can't see it from here, but I mean, you can definitely see how the houses are built, and there's a definite like borderline there. Well, the houses are built right up against a road that we call St. Joseph's. When I moved out here, it wasn't so fancy. It was just called Fence Road. And on the left side of, or the right side of Fence Road is Valencia. On the left side is Cibola. So when I stand at my fence and I take those pictures that I show you guys sometimes, I call it a view from the fence. That's actually Cibola County, just right over the top of the fence line. And actually there's Mount Taylor in the background, where I usually take a picture of. It's hazy and ugly today. I don't like that. I wish it was clearer. Pollution's getting worse. So anyway, I'm sorry that I can't take you down to the bridge. If I was brave like my friend Izzy and Tracy and Mike Channels, I would do it, but I'm not that brave. So I'm sorry. But we're going to go down here, and there's a little bar, and we're going to film from there, and I'm going to tell you a little bit of history about that bar and some really cool things. But this is my little spiel on the pre-1938 Highway 66. It's a shame that it supposedly lost its easement, because it's still got historical value. Should have been able to keep its easement just on that alone, but I don't. That's a whole nother subject. Okay, so this is Vampyresskiss saying subscribe, like, and share our videos. Until later.
Bye.
Bye.